abuse. When a man puts his hand on a woman, that has nothing to do with the woman. That's your personal actions as a man. As somebody who
Correct.
mentors over 85 boys, I have to tell them, because they come from abusive homes where their fathers have encouraged them to treat women that certain way.
That's
These
right.
boys are not demons. These are boys who have had other men who had no character. They might have been a demon and still that in them. Let's use this same particular situation that just
Okay.
happened. That man was a evil man.
That's right.
And even though the mother may have chose him, and even though the kid knew who he is, like Mr. 25A said, there is still no excuse for him to put his hands on a woman,
Exactly.
whether
I
they
agree.
Thank you,
gave them
James.
or
Thank you.
not.
Hey.
I agree with
So
that.
all that stuff that people keep talking about is a
Hey.
lack of accountability for us as black men to grow. We destroy each other more than anybody else. If a black man say he want to take care of a woman, he is simp. If a black man starts taking care of his kids and the baby mama crazy, he's still a sucker. What we're doing is we're taking away from us as men learning how to still be accountable when other people treat us like trash. Like right now, we got
Would you disagree with
grown.
that I said? That's what I
I
want to know.
disagree with the premise of you blaming a woman or
I didn't
saying
blame
women
a
need
woman.
to. No,
Listen,
you're doing
listen,
it.
listen.
Cyan,
Yes, you
let me
did.
answer the
You
question,
did.
and then
Okay,
you
and
can
let me
tell me
answer
if
after
I'm
him,
wrong or
please.
not.
Nobody
Let
interrupt
me
me.
finish, Cyan. Let me
Okay,
finish, and you
okay.
tell
I'm
me
gonna let
if
you
I'm
finish.
wrong or not.
Okay.
What I don't like that you keep doing is you keep telling women to pick better.
That's not what I said.
You're doing.
Okay,
You
listen,
can't
bro.
say to somebody,
Listen,
let me
just
finish.
listen to me.
Let me
Just
finish.
listen
No,
to
you
me.
let me finish.
Okay, I'm gonna let you
Let
finish.
me
Go ahead.
finish because you can't make up something without getting full context.
Okay,
At the
you got
end
it
of the
wrong.
day, your language is stop picking these demons. But you're not saying, men, you need to be accountable regardless if the woman picks you or not. You should never put your hands on a woman. You have not yet said that this whole time I've been on this live.
Listen, brother. Listen. I'm gonna just give you some advice. I wouldn't suggest if you got a bloody scab, you shouldn't swim with sharks. It's just their nature.
He still ain't get it.
No,
He
can
still
I
don't
say
get it.
you
Can
let
I
him
go
talk, but you
next,
won't let me talk.
please?
But
Because
look,
Go ahead,
all
Zay.
I'm
Go
saying
ahead.
is
You're
this.
echoing a little
All I'm
bit.
saying is this. If you with a person that is evil and you in a room with them, that's not safe for you. These women keep telling me about how these men are unaliving these women and doing all that stuff. I never did that. I never hit a woman. I don't got no domestic violence record. Never hit a woman a day in my life. Let me make that clear. But if you gonna get with a guy that all he do is hit women and you alone with him in the house, the chances is he gonna hit you. Stop laying with
So
these
how do you know
Guess what?
he?
But that wasn't her
How do
man.
you know all he do is
That
hit
wasn't her
women
man.
before you get with
and none of
him?
y'all understand and agree with that?
How do
That
you
that
know?
wasn't her
How
man.
does a woman
So
know that
how
all
does
he
that apply?
does is hit women before she gets with him? How would she know that?
Is he supposed to wear a sign on his forehead? I hit women.
Yeah.
Listen.
Like
I'm
get a
not saying,
tattoo behind his ear or something?
Written in
A
Sharpie.
lot of these women are getting with me and they're doing violent crimes, that's out here doing bad stuff. And they tell me straight to their face, I want a thug. I like thugs. He can handle me. I'll tell you, you're doing something crazy. He a
That's not
thug out there in the
necessarily
street,
true.
but he gonna be a thug.
That's not necessarily Other women are going to you and telling
So
you what they want,
risking
and
your
then
life.
that's a little wild.
Risking
I
I know
know
your
men
men
with
life.
blue collar jobs where women have faced abuse.
I said that
They
today.
police
Yesterday.
officers, they lawyers, they
Now
doctors.
I said
Those
that
are
yesterday.
the professions that ain't gotta be no thug. That usually suffer the most domestic abuse.
Right. All thugs don't beat women.
Don't hit women,
No,
right?
what men don't understand, we can
Most of
see
them
Pookie
do.
and Ray Ray
Crazy,
miles
bro.
away.
This
It's the
is
Stephen, the
crazy.
John, the
Cyan,
Eric's,
wow,
the
B.
Edwards. We don't see them. And those are the problems.
So you telling me y'all don't get
So
what
can
I'm
I?
saying at all,
Guess
right?
what,
Y'all don't
Saeed?
understand what I'm saying. Maybe y'all don't get what I'm saying.
Oh, we
I
understand.
understand what
We
he's
get it. We
saying.
just
I
How
don't
we
agree
understand
get
what
the
with
he's
the
saying.
problem? If you
premise.
understand what I'm saying, what the problem is? I'm trying to figure out
We
what the
just don't
problem is.
agree
The
with the
Saeed,
problem
more
is
premise.
They
that you're
just
not
they
saying
want they don't
times
exactly
than
agree.
what
not,
you're saying.
I
when
understand.
women end up
You
in
keep
these
moving the
situations,
goalposts.
a lot of them
Keep
get
moving the
with these
goalposts.
white collar dudes who they come from a good family, who they think wouldn't be whooping their ass.
And
And
they
guess
end up
what?
whooping
That's
their ass.
exactly what happens.
You don't think millionaire dudes don't be smacking their wives left and right? Yeah,
they do.
be so for real.
I never hit a woman, so I can't relate.
We never said you signed.
But all I'm saying is this: that dude,
But
that,
apparently
You're not a monolith.
you can relate with
You're not-
understanding one being hit.
Exactly.
look, that dude that's in that
You
store.
can't relate with hitting one, but apparently you can relate with
Yeah.
understanding why one should be hit.
No,
Yeah.
nope.
You have to be
Nope,
one or the
I
other.
would never say that. A man
You
is
have
too
to be
strong to
one
hit
or
a
the
woman.
other.
A man is too strong to hit a woman. I would never say that. That's not
Okay,
what
then
I
why
said.
do we keep
But you
putting
know what you
pressure
haven't
on the
said
woman
yet,
that's- Why are we putting the
Science,
pressure on
What I
science.
say?
Should a man say, let's just, because see, one of the things I don't deal with is when people keep moving the goalposts. I'm going to ask you straight, flat out, and we're going to see
Ask
if
me.
you really a man when it comes to how we care for our fam, right? As a
Okay.
black man, no matter what is going on, man, actions, right or wrong.
Absolutely.
Okay, then. So that man who put his hands on that woman, whether she chose him or not, is still accountable for his actions, right or wrong.
Absolutely.
Okay, then. That's all we're saying. At the end of the day, nobody's not saying you shouldn't you shouldn't pick some better or not look out for the man who's a demon. What I am saying is, as black men, there's a lot of your rhetoric where it's like, oh, okay, well, women need to do this and then the third, instead of really addressing the fact that we need to spend more time educating our young black men. I'm a foster care kid who had a father who validated abuse. And I had to go through therapy and somebody show me in the foster care system fighting. I got 13 now, 13 boys who think beating a woman is okay because their father instilled it in them. It's going to take me 2 to 3 years, therapy, life coach, and a mentor to get that rhetoric out of their mind because it was there with them when they were 1 and 2 getting cursed out and spit on and yelled at and watched their mother get abused. I watched my mother get essayed in front of me and had my own father say this was okay. And then when my grandfather took me in, he had to get on me and make me realize what even a basic spanking was, because I thought a spanker was punching you in the face and kicking you down a flight of steps. So when you say that, you're not taking into account that these kids that live in the inner city are taught to be violent, and that is their value system. They don't know what it is to have emotional intelligence. They don't know what it is to love a woman. They don't know what it is to have kindness or care. So what happens is you get black
Sorry,
men
there's
on
an echo.
and
Sorry, there's an echo. Can everyone else mute around him? It's hard to hear him.
And let me be clear, because I don't care who don't like me on this. This is a passion of mine. A lot of you black men that get on this app, hands for women, and you are a coward. And somebody should call you out. And the reason why you're physically abusive is because you don't have nobody ever love you, and your daddy whipped your ass, so you go around trying to whip women ass because you have never been loved properly. And I'm one of those men who had to grow out of that. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, James.
I'm not saying that you ain't a good man and you can't change. I'm saying you gotta know where you at right now. That's all
James,
I'm saying.
now I understand what you're saying, but what was I saying? What was I saying, James?
You were saying don't pick the wrong type of man that's demon possessed that's gonna treat you that way.